Love is not a fleeting emotion. It isn't just affection or sentiment. What we typically call love is merely the surface, a human echo of something far more intrinsic, ancient, and enduring. At its essence, love is not an idea. It's not even a feeling, it is a state of consciousness. The subtle intelligence that holds form together, that gives shape to the formless, and invites chaos into coherence. It is the binding force not only of human relationships, but of the stars, the oceans, and the invisible architecture of life itself. And it is not stagnant, it moves. It evolves. It draws everything toward higher complexity, greater harmony, deeper unity. Love is the force behind all true order, and we are moving inevitably in its direction. Love is our original state. Before the stories we told ourselves, before names, beliefs, and the grasping of ego, there was only awareness, open, whole, undivided. That original state isn't gone. It's only been forgotten. Those who have touched death and returned often describe a presence so vast and luminous it can't be described. A presence that sees everything and loves without condition. A love that is awareness itself. This is not sentimental, it's structural. This is what we're made of. The mystics have always known it. The meditator feels it in the stillness between thoughts. The child carries it in their laughter, their trust, their raw openness. We didn't fall from love. We built layers on top of it. But even in the forgetting, something in us has always known where home is. The natural world reflects love's intelligence. We can look to nature as physical evidence. A mother whale carrying her dead calf for days, circling in sorrow. Trees feeding their saplings through underground mycelial networks. Flocks of birds moving in perfect synchronicity without a leader. This shows the cooperation, reciprocity, and deep intelligence of love expressed without words. Even predator and prey are part of a greater balance. Life feeds life, nothing is wasted. Death itself becomes nourishment. There is no greed here. No domination, just interdependence. Everything moves in rhythm with everything else. Even in decay, there is elegance. Even in endings, continuity. This is the signature of a force that holds all things in relationship. A kind of love deeper than language. The universe itself is moving toward greater order. The universe follows the same pattern. The spiral of a galaxy mirrors the swirl of a storm. The golden ratio emerges in the seed pattern of a sunflower and the arms of the Milky Way. This is not coincidence. It is intelligence manifesting as form. From the subatomic level to the galactic, everything is relational. Entangled particles communicate across light years. Stars are born from the death of others. Even black holes, once seen as destroyers, now appear to recycle matter, seeding future galaxies. The universe isn't unraveling, it's evolving. Expanding in complexity, in consciousness, in coherence. And so are we. Consciousness moves in the direction of greater awareness. Evolution is not just biology, it is the awakening of love through form. A movement from separation toward unity, from fragmentation toward wholeness. When we forget this, when we cut ourselves off from the field of love, we begin to fracture. We see it in the world around us, ecosystems collapsing. Societies driven by profit instead of purpose. Loneliness and depression becoming a public health crisis. We turn love into a transaction, nature into a resource, the self into a brand. But these are not failures of the world. They are symptoms of disconnection, of living outside the field that once held us in balance. Love is not just where we came from. It is where we are going. Every act of kindness, every moment of stillness, every movement toward healing is part of this momentum. Evolution is not random chaos, it's a return to coherence. And love is the blueprint. You can see it in the rise of global empathy, in the individuals waking up to the interconnectedness of all things, in those rejecting systems built on fear and building new ones rooted in care, sustainability, and truth. There's resistance, of course. Growth is rarely linear. But even resistance is part of the process, like tension before release, like pressure before transformation. Love is not weak, it is not naive. It is the strongest force in existence, because it is the only one that truly unites. It is what built the stars and what breathes through us now. It's not something we have to chase. It's something we are made of. something we return to when the noise fades, when the ego softens, when the heart remembers. The direction is clear. The current is already moving. All we have to do is stop resisting it. Love is not the end. It is the path. It is the future pulling us home.